quickly to the air is Burrow. Flushed out right. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Look at the big fella go. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the first play of the game. 58 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11.
And Chase will go in motion left. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. To the sideline and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
11.
And Chase will go in motion left.
Let's make these babies crawl.
To the air again, Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow spotting T. Higgins for the touchdown there. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 25 yards. And the Dolphins are back within a couple of the lead. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah. Because
that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion left is Higgins. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 28. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Here we go.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11 MT, tight.
Burrow will throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. And this will be caught. They get the 2, and they double them up now at 16-8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That is caught. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
2nd and 14. Again, it's Achane.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now Tua. This one left side caught by Barrios. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Flush to his right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And he is out of bounds here on the return. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
They'll run. Achane.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa, being chased out left. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jonnu Smith from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have cut the lead back down to 2. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Right back to Brown. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now Burrow changing things up here.
11.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Now Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 16. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
An inside give, Brown. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at
touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the fourth.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
On play action, here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Up the middle, Achane. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Motion man is Berrios. On first down, back to Achane. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here now, 2nd and goal. Now Tua, and they'll give this to Achane.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Achane.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Devon Achane.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth.
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
Here's Tua.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
They give it to Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Brown.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Burrow. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Bradley Chubb. And look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Now Burrow changing the look.
11.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Handing it off to Brown. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
He goes 58 yards there on the touchdown run.
What an excellent run. And from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
73 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, and it's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to have it with a chance to win.